hello, peoples. Hi, Jerry. Welcome to my channel. Um, yeah. Oh, I gotta make that bigger because I'm freaking blind. Almost. I hope I can get to the eye doctor or optometrist before the end of the year because next year my benefit for vision goes down significantly. So I gotta get them now if I want to save some more money. Hi, Sue. Oh, I thought you were Jerry. You see, my eyes. You understand? The computer's over there, and it's just far enough away. I mean, you can see it right here. It's right here. It's just far enough away that if I use the regular font size, I can't see a thing. So I just enlarge it. That's why I said hi to Jerry before. Sue, I'm sorry. And yes, I am back to just the overhead because I don't have two streams going. What? How the heck did that happen? That's weird. That is very weird. Hello, the other two people that are here. I'm checking. I guess. Hmm, I don't know what happened. I have no idea why there are two live streams. No, I didn't. I only had one scheduled. And that's the one I went in on. How can I have two of them scheduled when I only had one? As far as I know, I was in one studio. Oh, God. Hi, Rebecca. Yeah, I'm not showing my face. Those temporary hurt like my gums are still so sensitive. And the temporaries keep falling out. And they make me sound funny. What do you mean it's a new thing on StreamYard? Oh, that's right. I closed the landscape. I thought I did. So why did it go on by itself? How do I get rid of it? I want to get rid of it. Let's see. I don't know. Should I enter? I can't enter. Oh, I hope people will see where there are some people in, so they know that this is the one. I don't know. Maybe it'll show up. I don't like. I think it does well enough on its own when you're watching it from a phone. I don't see the need to change anything. Have a special view. It doesn't make sense. I could have sworn I didn't. Ooh, maybe I can edit it. I might be able to edit it out. That might work. It doesn't even tell me how not to do it. Because I'm editing in another tab. Yeah, it's not letting me stop the portrait. Stupid. Really stupid. They shouldn't open a new it shouldn't have to actually open a new window if I close it because I don't want to look at it. I don't need it up on my screen. Oh well. Such is life. Anyway, yeah, StreamYard's got to fix that. Did I tell you that I accidentally paid for a full year of StreamYard? I didn't want to. I hit enter at the last moment. And I didn't notice it until I looked at my bank statement. I said, oh, well, might as well. I'm going to be using it, at least for the next year. And this is cheaper per month. I had the money at the time, so screw it. It was over $400. Not fair. Anyway, I'm asking what to do tonight because I don't know if I want to diamond paint or Procreate paint or Latch Hook. I just got something. So what do you guys think? Which one? Oh, I got this new stuff in these things. Can you see? They're so cute. They keep it nice and rolled up so that when it's just lying under you, it doesn't go over your legs or anything. Got that at Timu, I believe. There's two of them. It really works really well when you're working on this. You can also do it from the top if you want to start at the bottom. You want to see the 3 paintings? Okay, I can do that. Let's put Latch Hook view in it. That's right. Rebecca released 3 more of my paintings today. Aw, I love my wallpaper sometimes. Oh, come on. There you go. Don't need that. Let's go to files. All right, the first one I call Home Again. And in this painting, which I didn't use any of those fake leaf paintings and such. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Joanna. How you doing? But there are 2 animals in here. They're not hidden, but they're small. Hard to find. So this is one of the ones that I sent to her. What do you think? Is it a yes or no? I love this tree. The tree's the focus. And this is my hydrangea. I did use certain brushes that mimic the shape that you want, the out of the abstract type shape, which is what this is basically. And yeah, this is what I did. I was doing this. Did the same thing with the leaves and the tree here. Spent a lot of time working on the trunk. I think it came out great. Want to see my animals? I sound terrible. I'm telling you, these temporaries hurt like hell, and I sound worse than I do now. I just shy away from mirrors. I don't want to look in the mirror. Not until I have my permanents and they're done right. He made the teeth too big. I look like I got buck teeth or something. I don't know. It's really bad. My teeth are so much. I have such a small mouth. But that's because I did have these in the top too in when they did the impression. I don't know. They somebody did it very sloppily, but it's not the permanent one, so I'm not worried. I just can't wear them. I might try. Is anybody going to talk to me and tell me if they want to see the aminos? Rebecca? All right, I'm going to show you anyway. How's that? The first one I did is a little kitty. Can you see it? Oops, I can't get it to move. Ah, sleeping in the tree. That's the one you know of. Did you find the other one? That's what I want to know. Mm. Why didn't I think for all these years that I was half blind? Why didn't I think of zooming in on the chat so I can actually read it? I don't need to look at myself unless I want to make sure I'm in the camera when I'm showing something off. But hey, it's so easy. Oh, you didn't? Well, I'm going to show you. This is my baby. I couldn't. I had to do a squirrel. Come on. It's a red-tailed squirrel. It's on its way up into the trees to get to its home. I had so much fun with this one because I wanted to get the coloration right, so I had my reference fairly large, and I'm doing this, and I'm trying to mold it in. I put the paint down first, and then I try and soften it because the colors blend one into another, and I wanted to make sure I got that. And of course, you got to get the fluffy tail, right? The fluffy tail. Like I said, I had so much fun with this painting. This was again referenced from a photo, but it had this tree here, and there was another tree here, and behind the whole thing was a bush. I didn't want to do that. So I did this tree, and then I put up the fence. I said, well, what's behind the fence? I said, the house. So I made the house. And then I said, but it looks so bare. So I made the tree. And again, it didn't look right. So the only thing I did use was a tree stamp, a bare tree stamp. So I could get the look in here of this is a very dense little foresty area. But this, I just, you have to be spastic. And then you can do it. Here I go again. I tell you, I have a blast with this. Okay, next one. I call sunset on the ocean. Guess what? It's sunset on the ocean. When I don't see the ocean when I'm driving down the highway. When I used to drive west, heading west, I didn't see the ocean or anything. But I did see the sunset, and I didn't do it. I didn't put that many colors, but there are so many colors in the sunset down here in Florida. I didn't. This isn't the exact one. This is what you would see on the ocean. You wouldn't see this from land, and reflecting the light as it's starting to fade. I like this one. This one came out good. Now that's almost fun to do too. What do you think? I like it. Okay, third and last is, I call it tranquility, but if you guys can come up with a better name, this was again based on a photo, but all freehand. This was all freehand. I just used, I think, two different brushes. That's it. As if I would actually painting it. Opinions? Oh, thank you, Jerry. I'm getting better and better. I like this one. Yeah. I I had just the ocean, and actually I painted this first, the sky, and I said, what am I going to do with that? Then I saw that picture and I put of the ocean, so I put that in. And it looked too bare. So I said, oh, there's got to be a what do they call it? Prominent, promontory. I forget how it's pronounced. But, like when you, it's not a peninsula, but it's just a rocky thing. And it's where, I don't know if you can see it, it's where the birds nest. And they fly around here. And this one wants to travel. I make up little stories. I giggle while I paint too, which is strange. But I have so many that I've started and not finished. I don't know if you want to see those though. You gotta tell me if you do. That, or I can go back to diamond painting, or latch hooking, or just making a new painting. I can make a new painting. Animal, vegetable, mineral. Because I have a lot of reference photos. I mean, this is what I do in the afternoon. First, I look for reference photos, and I put them in photos. Then I go into Procreate, and then I look to see, well, what do I want to work on today? And I mean, look at this. I've got black cats, abstract. These are not photos. These are inspiration, anatomy, if I want to practice, which I do. So you gotta practice with your stuff. I got animals, which mostly butterflies, and there's the little squirrel. I do. I will tell you this honestly. I do trace the outline of the photo But when I start painting, all bets are off. Which is the one, I think this is the one I used. No. Yeah, this is the one I used. I think. I don't, what do I know? I can't even find, oh, no, I can't find it. It has to be this one. But I didn't notice the white belly. Oh, this is a diamond painting. Never mind. And I got, of course, my butterfly. I've got birds. Got some boots. I got so many cat pictures. I was, you can see here, I was going to put a cat on the fence that I had in that painting. But I couldn't find one that I really liked. I didn't want to do the faces, so I didn't want them facing outward. I wanted them facing backwards. And I could not find a picture of the back of a cat sitting on a fence. You can find T-shirts that have those and diamond paintings, and even the Latch Hook that have those four cats sitting on a fence. All you see are the back and the tail, and so these, I have so many of these. A lot of cats. None of mine are in here. Mine have their own folder. You think it's enough? And this, of course, is for practice. And I don't know. I might want to do something goofy. These are among some of the first ones that I got, that I did. And more little black cats. I'm a pack rat. I'm not a hoarder, but I am a pack rat. I'll admit to that. I'm also a pack rat, apparently, in my photos. Ooh, what a great picture. I would love to paint that. But I'm not up to that level yet. I cannot do hair on cats. I can't. It's just doesn't come out well. I've got Christmas. You can see where the inspiration for this one came, but mine is better. Faces, because faces are, aren't those eyes stunning? Yeah, that's some cat. I've got faces because faces are intriguing. They're another thing that's difficult for me. So I have to practice. I love this picture. I love this picture. I, with all those wrinkles and those eyes, so intelligent, and I love it. I wish I could paint this. Yeah, here's another one I love. Just hanging out. It's very real. Well, yeah, obviously. Oh, nice fantasy, but those are just. And fairy gardens, do you know people actually make real, live fairy gardens in a pot or on the ground under a tree? I mean, look at this. This is a little fairy house. Here's another one, an acorn. Here's the ladder. Gotta go take the ladder up. Little mushrooms. I love this. I'm actually working on this one because I found it. It's a hobbit hole. It truly is. But this is, I don't know what kind of moss this is. This is some kind of moss. But they put in so much work on putting in and placing the details, you know, the little stones, getting the rocks, breaking them up. I mean, well, of course, you could buy these probably from the store. I love this one. And you put butterflies so that, you know it's a fairy garden. And is that a doll? That's a doll or something. Oh, right here. It looks like a doll. But these, a pansy? No. Yeah, it's just called a pansy? No. Black-eyed Susan, right? Someone telling me if I'm right, because that looks beautiful. Looks like a little impatiens here. These, I believe, are impatiens. But look at these little houses. I love this. Or they create their own little paper flowers and put them in the ground. That's inspiration. Here's another lovely one. This is somewhere in someone's backyard. They broke off an area. This is a beautiful garden. They broke off an area with rocks and planted little flowers, and I forget what these are called, lilacs, and some lilacs, and took really good care of this. I believe this was done by an artist in his backyard. I don't remember where it's on, because he also took the stones and he drilled to make it look like these are homes people, the little people live in. This is real. I forget where these gardens are, but sometimes in Florida, you can drive around and find impatiens in just covering an area, and they're so beautiful. Sometimes they're in by specific color. Sometimes like this, they're mixed in two different colors. I love this, and I don't know where this is. It could be photoshopped. Who knows? Someone made this out of clay. Hey, Tammy, what's up? I'm just talking about my art because that's what Rebecca wants. Nobody else is telling me if I should diamond paint or Latch Hook or actual paint. So I'm showing off what, like, my inspiration stash. I got flowers taken right out of the garden. I've got, well, one garden here. I want to do this. I got to do this. I like landscaping. I don't know why. Of course, Halloween and holidays. I got houses and parts of houses when I need to do. I'm working diligently on this house. I've got, let me show you what I got. Oh, I didn't want Kindle. I'm going to Procreate. It's in my whips. This is as far as I got, and that's the photo. I just, I'm having difficulty with getting this bush right. Whoop, stop. Getting this bush right here correct. With its, and that's this purple one right here. But the house, I got it pretty down. It's got, the chimneys are red though. I can't get that red in there. I'm going to have to switch media and probably use oil instead of, I was working with watercolor. And then I will be honest with you, I used one of those pens, those brushes that will just put in a whole bunch of leaves and a whole bunch of flowers and whatever, and you can layer it. And that's what I did with these, because that's a lot of work. I'm not opposed to work, which is why I did that house freehand, but this was too complicated. Way too complicated. But look at all these houses. These houses. Some are drawn, some are photos. I love this one. A house buried in snow. Next year. I've got more landscapes. You can see the inspiration. Where is it? Where's my inspiration? Nope, not that one. I can't find the inspiration picture for that tranquility, which I really got to give it another name. All kinds of leaves, from real to fake. This one was the inspiration for one of my um, stained glass looks. Have you seen this one, Rebecca? It came out so good. Out of the whips, into the finished. Where did it go? Now, what am I looking for? Ooh, I forgot. I guess I don't have it anymore. I must have moved it. There was a spot where a time where that's mine, where I lost a lot of pictures because I accidentally deleted a folder containing my originals from iCloud, and for some reason, they say everything that's being deleted goes into the recently deleted and is kept there for 30 days. That folder wasn't. It was gone. Very upsetting. But, ooh, Rebecca, I put together a portfolio. Let's do this. My portfolio. Where am I going? Hey, oh, no, this is the page. This is not the portfolio. That's the cover for the portfolio. I'm sorry. Where is it? It's in files. Let's open that. iCloud? No, it's here. Right here. Um, where did my portfolio go? It's not in recent. Oh, don't tell me it disappeared. This is very frustrating. I could have sworn I had it in here, one of these download folders. I don't know why my mail opened up. I'm lost. What happened to them? Not in documents. I don't know. I sent it. I turned it into a PDF file, which will keep all of the pictures that you put into it in one place. Or is this the portfolio? No. Yes. No. This one isn't it. And this one is it. This. Oh, forgive me, guys. Who's that? J-Rob! Hi, sweetie. What looks very Disney? Which one? You know what I did? I had one of my paintings printed, and then I got a frame on Temu or somewhere. I don't remember. It was cheap. I call this Country Road naturally. What else would you call it? But I love this one. I had so many layers on this, so I could make sure that there was depth. It was hard. It was hard getting these curves. It's perfect. I have to move swiftly to get the right angle. And then coloring everything in. Oh my. And this was also inspired by a photo. It looks almost exactly like a photo because I was very doing it. And that's what, now I have it hanging up. Well, I'm going to hang it up or set it on a table somewhere. Let's see what we got. We've got this one, which you've seen. You haven't seen this one, have you, Rebecca? I have a name for this. I just forgot it. I also have this one. Oh, this. The only problem I have with this is I could not get the cat hairs right to show because this is a picture and the only thing that was actually in focus was the cat or the kitten. So I had to just blur. They call it Gaussian blur. Just blur it a little bit. Yeah. Everything else, though, was fairly easy. You put it in and use that Gaussian blur. I love that. Uh, this is the one I was told you. I showed you the photo of the real painting. Well, the real tree this came from. This is what caught my eye. This is what caught my eye. And then what I did with this one, whoop, see the inspiration? None of them are really attached. They're not. But I followed as best I could to get the right, but then I put in a couple of extra ones. Ooh, looks like something got erased here. I keep doing that, and I don't know why. It's on erase, and I just accidentally swipe. Mm, very frustrating. It's one of my favorite abstracts. There's something about it. I got these new brushes from one of the artists, Lena Jensen, and this is it's in the category of glitter, but the way she did these makes it so easy to create an abstract that to reproduce it with real paint would take forever. But I mean, it could be done very easily. You just, you know, it would just take a while. Someone would have to have patience for this. Yeah, I found this kitten on the internet when I was looking on, I think it was Petco or those, you know, it's the adoption agent. I forget it. And I couldn't resist. This is, again, it's one of my first, it's charcoal, you could call it. But it came out so good. He's so cute. I want that kitten. Here's my sunset on the ocean, which you saw. Iceberg. It's a little iceberg. And there's snow winds. Okay, so much for that. This is, believe me, I think this is like the first thing I ever did. I was following somebody else on the internet who had I was watching a video and he was doing these things. So I started doing these. I love this, but it didn't look right. So I found this crazy brush and I put this up here and I said, oh my, looks like birds. Looks like a really scary flock of birds over the ocean. But it's an abstract. You've all seen these, haven't you? I had two different kinds. This is the first one. It's same painting, but the coloring is different. This is very pale compared to this one, which is very bright. And I'm not sure which one I like better. And basically, all I did was I replicated this and put them together to get this. The colors increased because I have two of them, one on top of the other. They're on transparent layers. So when you put one behind the other or in front of, doesn't matter, it increases the intensity of the color. I know, well, oh, Joanna, you too? Rebecca likes the more colorful one. I like them both. There's something to be said for this one. It's just so tranquil. And by the way, this is Oliver. This is his white over here. He's got white over there. He's got a white tummy, got four white paws. This is him. This is a little bit white at the tail. This is Oliver. That was fun. Another abstract with the brushes that I used with Elena Jensen. And I think I followed her video to do this. It's not an exact replica because it's hard to get them, but I love these brushes. They're so much fun. Stained glass is bright. You're right. It doesn't mean I can't have something. Whatever. Yeah, I like this. It's a forest with trees. And this also came from an inspiration. Let's see if I can find it. Hmm? It's in under trees. Where did it go? Where did it go? It has to be someplace. It was on one side, and I kind of doubled it to make it wider and take up the whole page. Ah, I think this is it. Yeah, this was an inspiration for this. I forget you got to use it from the front. See, it's. I took this tree and I started working it, and then there's I forget what they call it. There's something in Procreate that allows you to flip. So I flipped it. Oh, this. Oops, wrong one. I don't have the rainbow tree in here. It's in my whips. There's the actual tree that somebody did. It's it's definitely they call it a study. When you do work somebody else's paintings or art, it's a study. It's not inspired or whatever. You're doing a study of somebody else's work. And I'm trying. I was trying. Again, I used one. I cheated. I used one of those painters. This one might have been painted by hand, not digitally. It's hard to tell. But whoever did it, their color choices, stunning, isn't it, Joanne? And what's that? Ah, what? Whoa, what's that? Where did that come from? And there's more. What the devil? Yeah, where'd it go? There it is. Cleared that out. And I do believe, no, where is that? Where did this come from? Right here. Oh, I know how to find it. Um, Layer select. Okay. Now what? Oh, I'm on the right layer. Go figure. And this is the tree trunk I worked on. This tree trunk was not easy. Why isn't it showing? It's turned on. All my layers are turned on, and it was there before. Because I know I worked on the tree trunk. Oh no, that's these tree trunks right here. Again, it's hard to follow because she just did, whoever did this did it so well. And I tried to mimic it, but I don't know the right brushes and media to use. So I played. This is called, these little dots are called impressionist. You can remember Monet and Gauguin and no, it's modern impressionist. Monet. Yeah, Monet. It's dots. I don't know. Somebody help me out here. Boy, you guys are mean. All right. I think you've had enough of me. I know I have. So, we only got 3 minutes. Does anybody want to say anything? Any of you want 4, 5 people? I don't know. I can't see where it says. 4 people. Any of you 4 people watching me? Please tell me what I should work on next. Should I work? I've got 3 things to work on. One of the paintings, diamond painting, or cross stitch, latch hooking. Oh, Jerry, I love you too. Isn't she sweet? You're shopping, Rebecca? Why are you shopping? And I know, I hope everybody who's on Social Security saw that we got a raise. You can check it out at ssa.gov. And if you haven't created your account, create your account, and it'll show you exactly how much you're getting next year. And I'm getting 100 more. At first, it was only $46. Now it's $100. Then I don't have that much of a work record, so that's why mine is low. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'm so glad that you came tonight. J-Rob, you're going live. I hope she does in 20 minutes or so. I will look for you because I don't know. I think I want to chat tonight. Maybe. We'll see. I love you. I really do love you guys. And don't forget to be good, be kind, be nice, and be wonderful. And be safe, please. Until next time, arrivederci. are coming up. I can't end the stream. There we go.